November 2006, the body of a woman was discovered on Port Logan beach in Dumfries Galloway. Police Scotland have been working to identify her, and we're joined now by Dr. Maureen Taylor, co-director of the Scottish Cold Case Unit. Maureen, good morning. What can you tell us about this case?
Good morning. So yes, on the 22nd of November 2006, the woman was discovered at the high tide line on the beach at Port Logan in Dumfries and Galloway in southwest Scotland. And it's believed that she may have been in the water for around 6 months prior to her being found. So we're working with Police Scotland and Locate International, trying to find her identity and hopefully repatriate her with any family that she may have.
Now, you've provided us with a facial reconstruction we can see now of what you believe she may have looked like. What do we know about her so far?
So we know that when she was discovered, she was noted as being of thin build and between 4'11" and 5'4" in height. And she also didn't have any teeth, although we don't know if that tooth loss was ante-mortem or post-mortem. So we believe there's a possibility she may have worn dentures in life. The results of the post-mortem also suggest that she was between 30 and 50 years of age.
OK, now, you mentioned that she was possibly in the water for quite a long time. What's significant about exactly where she was found?
Yeah, so as you say, when she was found in 2006, the post-mortem determined that she'd likely been in the water for around 6 months. So it's important for us to try and determine where she may have entered the water. So we consulted with an expert in drift trajectories, and he was able to track back the tides, the weather and the current for the 6 months prior to her being found. And this then led to suggestions that she may have entered the water around Dublin.
That's very, very interesting. And you have another possibility that she may have even come from a sea vessel and ended up on the beach.
Yes, so we can't be sure exactly how she's entered the water. So she may have come from the land, but equally she could have come from a sea vessel. So she may have jumped or fallen from a boat or a ship. And she could have also equally come from anywhere else in the UK and just been travelling to or visiting Ireland. Now, the clothing she was wearing would suggest that she has at least visited or lived in the UK or Ireland. But of course, you know, she could be someone who led a transient lifestyle or simply become estranged from family and friends, which is why she's remained unidentified.
You mentioned clothing there. We've also got an image here of some trousers, and these are similar to what she was wearing. What's significant about these?
Yeah, so we know these trousers are size 10 and they are from Bay Trading and they're black in colour. But we also know that she was wearing a white or light coloured 34C bra from British Home Stores and white or light coloured underwear. And underneath those Bay Trading trousers, she was wearing brown or tan tights as well.
OK, now, you do have a DNA profile for this woman. What is the significance of that?
So yes, there is a DNA profile for this woman on the missing persons database, but unfortunately there have been no matches to that DNA profile so far on any UK DNA database.
So that could suggest that she may not have been reported missing by someone, which would, by a loved one, for example, which would be quite sad if that's the case.
Yes, absolutely. So we're just hoping that someone might recognise her or look at the picture and think that she bears some similarity to someone that they know and perhaps have lost contact with. She may have been a friend or an acquaintance or even an ex-colleague. So, you know, maybe your viewers have seen her in the street, or maybe she used to come to their place of work or leisure activities and they no longer see her. So, you know, we don't want people to worry if the information they have is very limited, because it still may link to the information we already have.
Yeah, and it could be the missing piece of the jigsaw you need. Maureen, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
So, take a good look. Do you recognise this woman, or perhaps you have some idea of who she might be? Please do get in touch today if so police can finally identify her.